G'day there, Pete Moriarty here, recording a quick video for you on why you might consider upgrading from G Suite Basic over to Business. What are the advantages and how is that going to fit into the new pricing updates that Google have recently announced? Okay, let's talk G Suite Business. Now, previously this was called Google Apps Unlimited and then they changed all the names, but effectively what we started with was the basic version of G Suite. It was $5 a month and that kind of gave you all of the basics and you got 30 gigabytes of storage per user. And that was really the main kind of restriction on that basic plan, and you could buy additional storage on a per user basis if you ever needed to upgrade. But the only other add-on or upgrade that you could buy for Google was to buy Vault, and that was an extra $5. And Vault does some cool stuff, which I'll talk about a little bit later. Now, Google then kind of reshuffled things, and they have G Suite Basic and Business. And Business has a number of features which may compel you to consider that upgrade. And I'm going to take you through what some of the best ones are. Now, it's changed a lot in the last year or so. And so listen up, if you haven't looked into this in the last little while, you may be surprised at some of the reasons why you might want to make the switch. Let's talk about the number one feature which has been added to G Suite Business. Now, this is called Team Drives. And if you've ever had any of the frustrations in sharing inside of Google Drive, Team Drive solves just about all of the bugbears that we've had for Google Drive for many years. Now, let's talk about a scenario. Number one, you've got a contractor who's outside your business, or maybe you're sharing with a staff member and you share a folder from Google Drive. Now, within that folder, they can edit, they can change stuff, they can even add their own files to the folder if you're the owner and you've shared it with them as a collaborator. But there's one big problem, and that's that any files that other third party creates, whether it's an employee of your business or someone outside your business using a Gmail account or another G Suite account, when they create a file, they are the owner of that file. And what that means is that they can delete that file as well. So while you can share a folder with someone, you are always at risk of that person deleting the file and it disappears from your Google Drive. You effectively don't have control of any of those files. And that's ended up in some absolute nightmare stories with many of our customers. What we've heard are horror stories where they've worked with a contractor for many years and then there's a problem with the contractor and they go and delete everything. Or the earnest employee who thinks they're helping out goes and does a bit of a cleanup in their Google Drive and then everything gets wiped out and deleted from the trash bin and then it's gone. So Team Drives has this great permissions feature where you can set a collaborative folder inside of Google Drive and you can invite others to that folder, whether they're inside your company or outside your company, and they don't even have to have a G Suite address, they can even use a Gmail address. Now, the magic is when someone puts a file into that folder, they're not allowed to delete it. They're not even allowed to move it. And so if you've got a nice, rigid, neatly organized file structure and you don't want someone going in there and messing it up, or you want people to contribute to a folder and share files with you, but not be able to then delete those files once they've created them, then Team Drives solves those problems. Now, Team Drives is great for not only inside your business sharing with your team, having that one big folder inside of Google Drive with all of your projects or your invoices or your client folders or whatever it is that your business does or produces, but also sharing outside your business with anyone else you need to collaborate with where you want to maintain control over those files. So what kind of businesses is Team Drives useful for? Well, anyone who's got at least 2 employees in their business. So if that's you, if you've got more than 2 people in your company, it's a good idea to make that switch over to Team Drives because it solves so many of the problems with Google Drive. Now, while we're talking about Drive, let's talk about storage. One of the original perks of what was called Google Apps Unlimited and is now G Suite Business is that you get unlimited storage. So that's unlimited for Drive, Gmail, all of your Google documents, which are effectively unlimited anyway, and everything within the Google ecosystem. Now, what's great about that is it means that you don't have to worry about the data limit, about how much stuff you're uploading. Now, for many business owners, they say, well, I don't need unlimited storage. There's no use for me to have that. But I would bet you, if you're a business owner, you probably have a hard drive or maybe an old computer or two that have some business critical data sitting around on them that you just don't want to get rid of just in case. Well, that's where Google Apps Unlimited, now called G Suite Business, allows you to take a full archive and a full copy of absolutely everything, drop it into Google Drive, and never have to worry about having to find something or having to boot up an old computer to access your archival records. Now, for many businesses, you need to keep all of your business records for many years, depending on what country you're in, and it's always a good idea to have them stored in the cloud, backed up safely and securely, so you don't have to stress and you can sleep easy at night if you ever need to go and retrieve them. Now, my third and probably my favorite perk for G Suite Business is called Google Vault. Now, this is really useful for businesses that are in the accounting or legal or financial services sector, but I think this is a good idea for pretty much any business. Now, what Google Vault does is anytime an email comes in or out of your business, it takes a carbon copy of that email. Just imagine, the old carbon copy receipt books, takes a copy of that email and it puts it into the vault automatically in the background. Any email in and any email out of your business. Now, once that carbon copy is stored in the vault, which happens automatically, no one can ever delete it. And what that means is that if your staff delete an email from their inbox or something disappears from somewhere else within G Suite, it's all saved inside of the vault. And what that's really great for is if you ever have legal issues somewhere down the line, or a customer comes back to you and says, hey, you know what? I want the same price as you gave me last year, or 3 years ago, or 5 years ago. Well, you want to have a copy of pretty much everything in your business. There's also the opportunity for a customer to come back and say, hey, we want to sue you because something went wrong. And you need to make sure you have a copy of all correspondence between your staff and anyone at your customer's business. Well, Google Vault allows you to have one place to search for absolutely everything in the business. And that one place to search lets you find everything in everyone's inboxes, and it also lets you search for Drive files, Google Hangout history as well, all safe and secured in the vault. Now, this is a great feature only available for G Suite Business, and we use it quite often when we need to retrieve information from somewhere in the business when we don't know exactly who may have sent the email, or if we just want a full record of an incident or a situation, no matter who has sent any communications. One more quick feature, and I'm going to throw in a bonus for you, and that one is Google Cloud Search. Now, think of this as a Google search for your G Suite account. So anything you might need to access, whether it's an email, a document, a calendar event, or something even in your Google Sites, anywhere you need to search for within the G Suite world, if you run one search inside of Google Cloud Search, it's going to find any information that you need. And what I love about this is I don't have to open Gmail to find an email. I don't have to open Drive individually to open a Drive. Anytime I need to retrieve information from within G Suite, I'm going to one place to search and it finds everything for me. Now, if you're interested in making the switch from basic up to business, or if you just want to have a chat about your business and see which of these plans might be the best for you, then have a chat to our team, head along to itgenius.com, or you can drop a message to our Facebook page. We'll be very happy to help you out there. Now, if you're worried about the price increases that Google have announced earlier this year, and you're looking to beat the price increase, we have some very, very attractive pricing plans for you if you chat to us before March 29. That's 2019. And what that means is that we can help you to make that switch from basic up to business. There are some very, very attractive plans, even for some businesses, getting up to 6 months free. So have a chat to our team. Don't delay, because we've got a lot of customers who want to have a chat to us about these, and we'd be very happy to help you out with your situation. Until next time, take care.